If you've never been to the Charlotte airport before, or if it's been a long time since your last visit, this video may help you navigate around the passenger terminal, find the cell phone lot, and also get you to a parking deck. The airport has only one commercial passenger terminal, which is located on the north side of the airfield. I'll take you on drives through the three common approaches to the airport. One which approaches from the Billy Graham Parkway on the east side of the airport. One from Interstate 485 on the west side of the airport. And the third which approaches from Interstate 85 on the north side of the airport. Whether north or southbound on Billy Graham Parkway, take the dedicated airport exit ramps marked Charlotte Douglas International Airport. In the video, I'm traveling northbound on Billy Graham Parkway. From the exit ramp to the airport entrance, it's about 1.5 miles. So we have a way to go. Let's take a look at this sign. It says the express parking deck, this exit. What you can ignore, unless you happen to be looking for that deck. Stay in the main travel lanes. Here's the first useful sign on this approach, which is working to get you in the proper lane, depending on what you're here for. It's telling you to stay right for the terminal and rental car return, stay left for long-term parking lot number 2. We're going to the terminal. On the right, you can see the airport's signature crown sculpture marking the main entrance. The road curves left and merges onto the entrance road. At this point, the driving experience will be the same, regardless of your arrival direction. As we continue toward the terminal, in general, you'll find parking lots and rental returns on the left, and the middle lanes going to the terminal. Let's see what these signs say. The left sign is for the long-term parking lot number 2. The middle sign says straight ahead for the terminal and rental car returns. And the right sign shows time to the terminal. Let's continue. These are essentially the same as the previous set of signs, which show the terminal is straight ahead. Let's freeze this for a second. These show parking and rental car return, left lane, the terminal, straight ahead. These signs are getting you positioned into lanes for parking and other lanes for the terminal. The terminal is now the center and right lanes. Parking will be the left lane. This sign directs you to both the daily and hourly parking decks, which will be on the left. Rental car return on the left, with departures in the middle lane and arrivals in the right lane. Departures will be on the upper deck, which is straight ahead. Arrivals will be on the lower deck, which will be to the right. I'll drive through the departures deck first. I'm moving over to the far left lane because I'm going straight through, but you'll want to stay to the right to drop somebody off. There's plenty of congestion in this area, so go slow and pay attention. Once you've dropped off your passenger, continue down the deck to the end. At the end, the roadway narrows to a single lane and exits left. Follow the ramp down and onto the airport exit road. This will feed you back out to all three of the major approaches you came in on. This set of signs is getting you in the proper lanes for the direction you want to go. Left lane for both Interstate 85 and 485. Right lanes for Billy Graham Parkway and I-77. Also, you can return to the terminal, which is what I'm going to do. So I ease over to the left. These signs are basically the same as the last set. You also see the interstate badges painted on the lanes ahead. At this point, if you're exiting toward Billy Graham and I-77, you will need to be in one of the two right lanes. This is where the Billy Graham and I-77 traffic split off and separate to the right. Don't worry if you miss the exit. You can always go back around through the terminal again and give it a second try. This sign says stay left to return to the terminal. This one says stay left for both returning to the terminal and exiting toward Interstate 485. Center and right lanes are for exiting to I-85. We're back at the airport entrance with the crown-like sculpture straight ahead. I've moved over to the far left because I am returning to the terminal. Exiting traffic will be in the lanes to my right, with I-485 traffic in the left lanes and Interstate 40 traffic in the center and right lanes. Okay, let's go back around, except this time I'll show you the arrival deck. Back out onto the entrance road. From the last trip around the terminal, I know that I will be exiting right into the arrivals deck. Not this exit. It's for buses and taxis. But this one just beyond it. Again, I move left because I will be going straight through, but you'll need to move to the right to pick somebody up. This area is also highly congested with vehicles and pedestrians, so go slow, stay alert, and watch for the guards holding up stop signs at the crosswalks. Approaching the end of the deck, it necks down to one lane and exits left. Okay, I'm back on the airport exit road. I'll go around again so you can see the cell phone lot. To return to the terminal, I need to stay to the left. We're back at the Crown and the airport entrance. Once you're back inbound to the terminal, move over to the right lane for the cell phone lot. This sign shows the right turn into the lot coming up. So I move to the right. And "Sell" is painted on the pavement. Make a hard right turn into the lot. The lot is free of charge. You can park here and wait for your passenger to call. When they do, head for the terminal. Exit the lot with a hard right turn and merge onto the entrance road. Except I'm going to duck into the hourly and daily parking deck area so you can see what that looks like. I move left for the parking decks. To park in the daily decks, you'll need to make a reservation in advance. You can do that on the airport's website, as well as by way of an app on your phone. You'll be given a QR code that you'll need to present when entering the deck. You can see one of the daily parking decks there on the left. The sign says parking for both daily and hourly left. As you enter the parking area, this sign directs you to the left for the daily parking deck. Straight ahead is the hourly parking deck. I'll take you through the hourly deck. Press the button, get a ticket, and proceed up the ramp to deck 4 or higher, as the lower ones are closed to the public. As I make this turn, I am driving parallel to the terminal off to the right. Here is a bank of elevators on the right. And a second set of elevators here. Okay, now let's find the exit. And out into parking fee collection. We merge out and onto the airport exit road. This is our third trip through this area, and it should start to look familiar. This time I'll exit out of the airport as if going to Interstate 85. As I come to the crown, I'll stay in the center to right lanes, which feed me straight out of the airport onto Little Rock Road, and the interchange with I-85, which is just a half-mile away. If approaching the airport from Interstate 85, follow the exit ramp signs toward the airport, which is southbound on Little Rock Road. You proceed straight ahead. There's the airport's signature crown sculpture ahead. At this point, we're on the airport entrance road, which takes us to the terminal, parking decks, and rental car return. I'll go through the terminal again. The cell phone lot is coming up on the right. Right here. The daily and hourly decks are coming up on the left. I'll go through the arrivals deck this time. Remember, don't turn into the bus and taxi ramp here. It's right here, and enter the lower deck to pick somebody up. There's more pedestrians on this deck, mainly because of the crosswalks between the terminal on the right and the parking decks on the left. Watch closely for these guards with stop signs. They're easy to miss. Now a left turn out of the arrivals deck. And merge onto the airport's exit road. This time I'll turn left out of the airport exit and proceed towards Interstate 485. I move over to the left lane, as I know I will be making a left out of the airport onto Wilkinson Boulevard. There's the Crown again. Remember, the far left lane will take you back to the terminal. The lane I'm in now is where you want to be to make that left turn towards I-485. Either of the two left turn lanes are good. As you approach the airport entrance, you're going to want to be in the right lane. Turn right at the airport's signature crown sculpture and onto the airport's entrance road. I'll go around the terminal one more time and then exit going toward the Billy Graham Parkway and Interstate 77. There's the cell phone lot again on the right. And here come the parking decks on the left. This time I'll drive up onto the departures deck. And going straight ahead takes me up to the departures deck. Now left down to merge onto the airport exit road. Because I'm looking for the Billy Graham Parkway and I-77, I need to stay to the right. A bit of caution right here. Do not follow the exit ramp down to the parking area on the right. Stay in the through travel lane. As you approach Billy Graham Parkway, the road forks left and right. Left is Billy Graham Parkway northbound and eventually Interstate 85. Right is southbound Billy Graham and eventually I-77. And how you get the rest of the way home? Well, I'm just going to have to leave that up to you. I hope you found this drive through the Charlotte Airport Terminal helpful. Remember, life is a journey. Enjoy the ride, and thanks for watching.